Why would the gods punish Loki, the god of mischief, for eternity? Was it a simple trick gone wrong, or a betrayal so deep it threatened the very existence of Asgard? Unravel the truth behind Loki's eternal torment. But before we get to his punishment, let's dive into the act that pushed the gods to their breaking point. Asgard was the home of mighty gods, a place of glory and power. Among them was Loki, a god unlike any other. He wasn't a brave warrior like Thor or a wise leader like Odin. Loki was the trickster, the one who brought laughter and chaos in equal measure. Think of him as that friend who's always fun at parties, but leaves you cleaning up their mess the next morning. Beneath the jokes and clever schemes, there was always danger. Loki's tricks often pushed the limits, but one day, he crossed a line that no one could ignore. Baldur was the golden son of Asgard, loved by all. He wasn't just kind and handsome. He was basically Asgard's version of a superhero, minus the cape. The gods had made everything in the world promise not to harm him. Stones, fire, swords, none of it could hurt Baldur. The gods even made a game out of it, throwing things at him to watch them bounce off. It was all fun and games, like a divine dodgeball match, until Loki decided to ruin the fun. Mistletoe, a tiny, harmless-looking plant. It hadn't been included in the promises. Loki, always scheming, turned mistletoe into a deadly weapon. It's like finding out your greatest weakness is a feather. Who would have guessed? Loki crafted a dart from the plant and handed it to Baldur's blind brother, Hodor. "Here, join the fun," Loki said, probably with that signature mischievous grin. Hodor threw the dart. The laughter stopped. Baldur fell, lifeless. The gods were stunned. Their brightest star had been extinguished by Loki's cunning. The gods were heartbroken and furious. Odin sent a messenger to Hel, the ruler of the underworld, to plead for Baldur's release. Hel agreed, but only if every living being wept for him. And they did. Trees, animals, even the mountains mourned Baldur. But one being refused to cry, a giantess believed to be Loki in disguise. Baldur's fate was sealed. He would remain in the underworld forever. As for Loki, the god's patience had run out. He tried to flee, even transforming into a fish, but they hunted him down. And his punishment? Let's just say the gods went all out. They bound him with the entrails of his own son. Yes, Norse mythology doesn't do subtle. Above him, a venomous snake dripped poison onto his face. Loki's wife, Sigyn, stayed by his side, catching the poison in a bowl. But every time she emptied it, drops burned his skin. Imagine the worst sunburn of your life, multiplied by 100. Loki's scream shook the earth, a constant reminder of his betrayal. And so Loki remained, bound and suffering, waiting for Ragnarök, the end of everything, when he would break free for one final confrontation. What do you think? Was Loki a misunderstood genius or a true villain? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gripping stories just like this.